Ladies with gentle hands, welcome back to another Road to 2000 episode. Today I'm versing Vg 10,295, and he's got an elo of 1,378, which is very small compared to my 1,400 elo. So let's get into the game. So first we started with e4, e5. Then he played a strange move, queen to f3 for some reason. I don't know why he's done that. And then I just developed my knight to f6. Sorry, knight c6. Sorry. And then now I develop my knight to f6. He pushes that pawn for no reason. I have no clue why he's doing that. And then I try to open up the center, get the bishop out, maybe attack the queen if he takes. And so my opponent just defends that pawn, and then I get the bishop out, trying to castle queenside, and I get the queen out, and then I castle. Opponent develops the bishop, trying to castle kingside, and I play takes to try and open up the position, but that's a mistake because I think after castles then he has rook d1. But anyways, I play bishop c5, trying to anticipating the pin on his when he castles, and he does that, best move. And now here I'm starting to launch an attack, trying to get into the position and mate him. And my opponent plays knight a3 for some reason. Rook d1 was the best move, kicking out my queen. And I have a blunder of a brilliant, because this is a very confusing move, because my opponent cannot take, because that's a blunder. But the reason why this is a blunder, because my opponent can play b4, kicking out my knight, and then after knight to c4, then he's just winning, and he's up one. And so my opponent goes there. He hadn't really calculated that much, and I want to play a rook to g8, because I thought that, okay, well, I don't really want to let this knight get into my position, so I decided to just defend that pawn. But obviously it was a bad move because of still the same threat of b4, and so my opponent goes knight to c4, but I'm not quite sure of that reason, and obviously to miss. And I play a great move here, trying to kick out the knight, and he takes for some reason. It's a big blunder as he opens up my h file, and now I got some pressure on his king side, and he takes back, and I take the knight, and now I'm just winning a heap and a capture. And now the best move here for me would be probably, I think, to push this pawn, f5. F5, but I decided to play queen to e7, trying to get onto the h file to try and mate him, or maybe like check, and then something like that to try and mate him. He takes the pawn, free pawn on e5. I recapture, he recaptures, and that's a big mistake, because once he recaptured, I've got mate in 7 after going apparently b4 was the best. b4 for my opponent was the best still, trying to get my knight out, my bishop out of the position. But my opponent just ends up taking, which is a fatal mistake, because it's actually mate in 7 for me. So, and my opponent just takes my rook, I take, and he resigns. And that's the game for today. So thank you for watching, everybody, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.